Hi, Diva. It's Rachel.
And Jordan. Yeah, hi. Quick question.
Why are you not spending your Venmo balance?
Yeah, we're concerned.
You can, buy stuff with it.
Ugh, you love buying stuff.
And earn cash back on eligible purchases.
You love purchasing eligible things.
So the money your friend sent you yesterday, that's today's ramen or rideshare or eye patches.
The skincare kind, not the pyro kind.
Spend with Venmo, then you can earn cash back with Venmo Stash. Venmo Stash bundle terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms. ID verification required to use a Venmo balance.
When you're taking on the tough jobs, gear up with Venom steel gloves and defend your hands from grime, grease, and muck. They're 70% thicker than common disposable gloves with heavy-duty 2-layer nitrile protection, including a black outer layer and a white inner layer that provides chemical and rip resistance. Great for all your painting, plumbing, automotive, and DIY projects.
Halliday presents, in the red corner, the undisputed, undefeated Weed Whacker Guy! Champion of hurling grass and pollen everywhere! And in the blue corner, the challenger, extra strength Halliday! Eye drops that work all day to prevent the release of histamines that cause itchy allergy eyes. And the winner, by knockout, is Halliday! Halliday, bring it on!
Hello, is this thing on?
Jesus Christ, what are you doing over there, old man?
No apologies, no safe spaces. This is Savaged Unfiltered. Just the cold, hard, conservative truth. Savage.
Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today's show being brought to you by Rumble Wallet. That's right, guys, at Rumble Wallet. They designed something for all creators over there. Okay, back in the day when Rumble first started out, rumble.com, you'd have to have certain types of, followers and this and that. I mean, you still do like to, obviously get monetized with their premium content. But now, the feature with Rumble Wallet will give you this amazing opportunity. Anybody who's anybody that is a content creator on rumble.com is eligible for the Rumble Wallet. Okay? Now, Rumble Wallet, you can tip these content creators. Basically, it's better than a like, folks, if you ask me. Okay? You could tip them through Bitcoin. I believe PayPal is on there and a few other cryptocurrency. It's basically for cryptocurrency. It's a custodial cryptocurrency integrated wallet system directly into the Rumble video platform, okay, which was launched in partnership with Tether. If anybody understands that company, Tether, which it also allows users, like I said, to tip creators and perform peer-to-peer transactions without traditional financial struggles with that aspect. Okay, check out Rumble Wallet today. Forgot the damn name of the company there for a minute. Check them out today, guys. Some of their key features, like I said, self custody, which the users regain full control of their private keys and assets. Rumble cannot freeze accounts or seize funds. That's a great feature. They can't take your funds and they can't freeze the account. Okay, it gives the creator instant payouts, so creators can receive earnings immediately through their tip jar, bypassing standard 3 to 14 day bank processing delays. Okay, so there is a bypassing standard right in that aspect, but you're still eligible for the instant payout. Okay. Cool. Now also, yeah, good stuff, old man. Now also too, it does, like I said, it does give other features where it shows the balances instantly. So check out Rumble Wallet today, guys. Really going to be impressed.
Gritty, fast-paced, and unapologetic with Michael and the old man.
We're good. We're good now. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the show. I'm Michael Gardner. This is the old man known as Tom. Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
As of this month, just like I think a couple days ago, actually now.
Okay.
Has filed 3 new trademark applications.
Ooh, okay.
With the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. You understand why she did that?
Do tell, Michael.
Oh,
Tell
I don't know if you knew this or not.
Oh, I did, but I mean, we might have listeners that don't know. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm not gonna
thank
steal
you.
I'm not gonna steal your thunder. I'm gonna let you.
He's not going to steal my thunder. It's okay. No. She basically did this, folks, to protect both her voice and likeness against artificial intelligence known as AI.
I got to tell you that I am not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm really not. I don't really care for her. I don't know. I mean, she's a brilliant musician, has sold millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of music in that. But when I heard that she did that, I went, that girl's got a brain. She's smart. That's the smartest thing any artist could do. And you watch, now that she's done that, watch all these other artists are going to follow suit and do the same thing. Because I saw a thing on AI the other day, Michael, and it was saying, hey, you don't need to read your script. You can let AI do it. And it'll sound just like you. And they did it. And then I'm going, okay, so you got AI that will write your script. You got AI that will read it and sound like you with video.
Yeah, I mean, you literally don't have to do any of this anymore, folks. I mean, you can cut corners and everything, but I mean, literally, if you do all that shit, it goes back to
why are you there? It's not you. It's not your video. It's not
authentic. It's not genuine, man. You know,
man. I tell you what, I think, but I applaud her. Way to go, Taylor. Smart.
Yeah, I mean, and then with this new trademark, I mean, like I said, folks, she filed two. She filed one for her voice and then one for, her likeness, meaning like images, videos, all that stuff. Okay. Now, these filings, let me just put this out there. These filings are designed to combat the rise of obviously AI generated deepfakes and unauthorized. That's important, folks. Unauthorized AI generated images. Okay. Because of the rise of AI. Okay, you can go on AI platforms like Gemini AI, Meta. I think Twitter X now has Grok. You can go on these applications for literally nothing. Most of these are free, and even on the free version of it, I mean, obviously there's premium packages where you can pay and you can get a little bit more for your
quality is a whole lot better. Yeah.
You're damn right it is. And but even the free stuff, you can just type generate me an image of Taylor Swift making out with Michael Jackson, and then boom, it's going to come right up and it's going to look identical to her, man.
I'm telling you, I have been saying that since AI first started coming around. I go, this is going to be a big problem because you're not going to be able to believe. And we're already at that point. You can't believe everything you see, especially in social media, photos, videos. You can't believe what you're hearing because people can copy and voices and all that stuff. And that's what worries me, Michael, especially in the political atmosphere that we have. People are going to be seeing and hearing things that are just not true. And they're going to be eating it and taking it alive. Now, could you imagine somebody coming out with a song? I'm going to write this song. I want Taylor Swift's voice to sing it. And I'm going to do a Taylor Swift video for it. Taylor Swift has nothing to do with it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But that's why she's protecting herself. And she's smart to do that.
Well, she put this out there, okay? She put the reason why she wanted her voice to be protected. Obviously, it goes into these AI generated songs, which we've learned just this past week where Bob, our friend Bob Lament, created a song for me called Snakebite. Okay. And obviously it didn't have my voice in there, but he went like low key with the way he had designed it. He just typed something in, which was the standard way of doing it. And it generated, just a standard voice of somebody's voice. I don't know whose voice it is. I guess it's through the cloud there in AI, and generated a song for me. But going back to what I said earlier in the program here in the episode, if you pay that top package, you can take her voice, right? It's really easy. You could download it off of software like YouTube, any type of audio type. I mean, not iHeartRadio, Apple. I know you can download it. I'm not sure iHeart or Spotify, but you can download her voice off of a song and then integrate it into that software, and then boom. But she did it, Tom, to protect, songs like, hey, it's Taylor Swift, or
hey, it's Taylor.
You know how easy that is to manipulate that and then put that into a piece, whether, it's for like a radio program or a podcast. That's very, very easy, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I could generate a thing saying, hey, this is Taylor Swift. You need to listen to the Old Man's podcast on and and people go, oh my God, Taylor Swift's saying to listen. And she doesn't know I exist. I think it's, I think every artist needs to do that. And where else is going to be a problem is in movies and television. You can already see it. They take an old actor, he needs to place himself younger, so they generate himself younger. In the movies, there's going to be movies where you're not going to need an actor. You're not going to need an actor or an actress. You just generate them and they do it.
She's smart here. I don't agree with her political, ideologies, but that's not to say here. Who gives a shit? As long as she's not doing crazy shit, but like she's smart here because when she like I said, folks, she did 3 new trademark applications just like last couple days. Okay. Now the third application is really smart on her. Okay. The third application covers specific visual images of Swift herself, a photograph of her on stage during the Eras tour, which the reason why she did that particular part in the trademark is because every time when you go on to AI, that one particular image always pops up, and people seem to use that one era tour.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's a trendy type of image. So she's got that copyrighted. You can't even pull that up on AI anymore. To my knowledge, you can't. Okay? So she has that one photograph of her on stage copyrighted, wearing the bodysuit, right? The iconic silver boots and holding the pink guitar. All that is copyrighted now. It's all licensed, and you can't even, like I said, folks, do an experiment. If it's still there, it shouldn't be there, and they should be phasing it out of the AI cloud. But that's smart on her, and I encourage other celebrities and media figures to copy what Taylor did, because this is a good business move. Yes.
You've got to, people. You've got to. And rest assured, everybody, she's got a team of lawyers that are going through and looking for all that shit.
Yeah.
People are going to be getting sued like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, without her knowledge, they will. Yeah. Without her consent. Yeah. And that should be within the Constitution, which I believe, if I had correct, the Trump administration was trying to get that passed through the House with the AI. Because
I vaguely remember reading that he was trying to do something.
A couple months ago, he was trying to get it passed, or there was some struggles maybe or something. I don't know. I really didn't read into it. But
let me say this: as much as I hate politicians, if you're a politician, you'd be smart to do the same thing, because they could come up with all kinds of incriminating stuff, videos of you doing stuff that you didn't do, but they got your image, they got your voice, and people can look at it and go, that's you. No, it's not. It's not, so if I was anybody in the public eye needs to do this just to protect themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And, before we take a break, folks, like I said, the legal context of this is literally the mastermind strategy. Okay. Now, the filings, that Swift had put this in, were made by TAS Rights Management. Okay. Now, TAS Rights Management is a huge, huge firm. Okay. And she went to the right area to do this. Okay. And because obviously we're talking about the increasing concern over AI, including 2024 incidents where explicit deepfakes and fake political endorsements of Swift spread online. Does anybody remember that back in 2024 where they basically accused Taylor Swift of endorsing certain political figures?
I don't, because I don't follow her.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that it's protecting her base because
I understand it. Yeah.
Especially in today's times where, people will put out a headline, whether it's Legacy News or some, independent podcaster or whatever, and they'll put out a headline and it could be completely fabricated, just for clicks and views, right? Clickbait.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still in that age, folks, of clickbait. It's all around us, And
then they get caught, and now they get caught and they go, oh, my bad, because there's no repercussions. No repercussions, but there's going to be repercussions now when people start putting those trademark things on.
Yeah, accountability is coming, folks. Accountability is coming. Guys, we'll be right back after these short words. Don't go anywhere.
Left to her own devices, Taylor Swift is taking the fight to generative AI. The pop icon proactively moving to ensure her voice and likeness are protected from deepfakes and other AI misuse. Swift's company filing 3 applications last week, including 2 audio trademarks. One for, hey, it's Taylor Swift, and another,
hey, it's Taylor.
And a third filing for a visual trademark covering a photo of Swift holding a pink guitar.
If she's able to own a trademark on her voice and the sound of her voice, she could theoretically stop the AI platforms from creating content using her voice in any capacity.
Trademark lawyer Josh Gerben says trademark law could potentially cover a legal gray area created by AI between copyright and publicity law.
She might be able to argue that because her voice is protected as a trademark, that new song that's the AI is generating is actually a violation of her.
Yeah, let's get it. Ain't no filters on the vision, straight facts with no intermission. Yeah, we
Alrighty, guys, welcome back to the show. This show,
live and direct, we touch the sky. Savage done filter.
I can't believe it's been now more than 2.5 years, almost 3 years, that I've been partnered with Blackout Coffee.
Woo!
Good stuff. Until I introduced Blackout to the old man here, and about like maybe a month and a half ago now.
Yeah,
something like that. And he loves it. Really good coffee, guys. It's bold, right, old man? Like it's bold, it's rich.
It's bold, it's rich, it's and it's smooth, and it goes down nice. It's just a great coffee. Great coffee. And I drink coffee all day long, people.
Yeah. Have you gone through that bag yet? I'm sure you have, right?
I went through that bag a long time ago. That bag didn't last me more than 3 or 4 days.
3 or 4 days. We're going to get John to get you some more over there. Anyway, guys, head over to blackoutcoffee.com. Speaking of John, give John some hell for us, okay? In a good way. Right now, guys, spring into their pod sale. That's right, guys. For all the Keurig coffee pod lovers out there, they have a sale right now called Spring Into Pods. With that being said, guys, if you buy 2 pods, it doesn't matter what type of pod. You can get their 2A, Second Amendment, medium roast. You can get their Morning Reaper. You can get their cinnamon French toast flavored coffee, which is delicious. I've tried. All right. Anyone, 1776, pitch black espresso. It doesn't matter, folks. Okay. They have many, many others. Okay. But if you get any 2, you're going to get 1 for free. That's right, folks. 1 for free. Okay. But here's the little kicker. I got to put the little, disclaimer in here so you guys don't get, confused when you go over to the website and you're like, whoa, it's not working. Well, this excludes subscriptions and any other promos, folks. That's right. So if you try to put any promo in, it's not going to work. It only applies to this spring sale that they currently have on the website. Okay, with the 2 pods and you get the other 1 for free. Okay, and you can't beat it. And it's already built into the website. So if you're ordering 2 pods, or excuse me, if you're ordering 3 pods at checkout, it's automatically going to take the deal off right away because it recognizes the sale of what you're doing. So you don't have to put any promo codes. You don't have to put any of that stuff in. It automatically knows Really good sale, guys. Check out blackoutcoffee.com, okay? And check out their sale today. Like I said, discount automatically applied at checkout. Blackout Coffee, baby. Love them. Anyway.
Do it now.
That's right. So today, I mean, we're talking about, the latest trademark applications that Taylor Swift just put out this past month, just a few days ago, in April. Can't believe we're already in May already. Man. Good grief. It's going quick. So Taylor Swift, right, basically said that the move that led her to do this is similar actions by other celebrities, old man. Yeah. She said that.
Okay.
She said that, Matthew McConaughey and others, right, to combat the wild, wild west or the unregulated AI-generated content with McConaughey, which is smart. I mean, listen, folks, I understand, we're in entertainment, most of us are in the entertainment industry. We want to use something quick, to bring up the views or, to make the episode or whatever you're doing. Production, Hollywood, you want to use that. Even production companies out there are using AI. I mean, big production, WWE programming, ESPN, UFC. I mean, you name it. The NFL, NHL, you name it, folks. They're using AI. Why are they using AI? Because it's quick and it's easy to use now.
And they don't have to get permission, it seems like. They'll just use somebody's image.
More or less.
Do it, and then we'll apologize later.
More or less. But that could change, Tom, in the coming future. I know Congress has been very, very strict on putting regulations with AI. But you have to understand something, folks. Even though AI is not that old, I think it was like maybe now the first phase of it came in towards like 2015, 2016, and then it evolved, now 10, 11, almost 10, 11 years later into the monopoly of that it is now.
Yeah, it's really taken off in the last 2-3 years.
So the regulations that Congress and the government wants to put into this, they're trying to see where to put it in and how it will affect, obviously the industry of AI. Because like I said, there's a lot of different types of entities of industries that are taking advantage of AI to this day as we speak.
Right. I was going to say something really mean right now, but
go ahead, come full force. You're good.
I was going to say the reason Congress drags their feet on this kind of stuff is they still haven't figured out how they're going to make money out of it.
Yeah,
I don't trust our Congress at all. They don't do things for the people without making money put money in their own pockets.
Yeah.
If they really cared about that, it'd be done. Bing, bang, boom, right? It'd be done with. Well, how are we going to make money? How are we going to make money? We need to make money. Yeah. So that's just the way I feel.
Yeah. Now, here's my next question for you, Tom. Okay.
Right.
Do you think that this filing will stick and work for Taylor Swift? And I mean, just to name Taylor Swift for an example, but obviously other celebrities may take advantage of this and put the trademark in. Do you think it's going to work at all or not?
I think it's going to work for a while. It's going to slam the brakes on what people are already doing, their big scheme. Hey, we could use Taylor Swift's images and, it's going to slam the brakes on all that stuff. But you know how it is, Michael. Once you stop people from doing something, they'll figure out a way around it. And they'll figure out a way around the rules and the laws and go, well, it says this, so we're able to do it this way. They'll be looking for the loopholes because that's just how the legal game plays, But I think for right now, for the most part, people are, I won't say they're shaking in their boots, but they're going, we need to figure out a way around all this stuff that's coming up because we got to be able to do that, or, because we can't pay Taylor Swift to do what we want to do. So we need this so we can use her images and all this and that.
Sure.
It's going to stop them, but they're going to figure out a way to do it, you know.
Now this is coming from obviously the firm, the lawyer that's obviously connected to Swift, where he basically puts this in. I don't believe it will be very effective. Okay, he said that. I don't believe it's going to be very effective except for in rare circumstances. This was said by Matthew Aspel, which is a property lawyer at Lips Matthias, if I have correct, which he also says that the voice trademarks are particularly limited what Taylor is actually saying. Hey, it's Taylor, or hey, it's Taylor Swift. What he means by that is the voice trademarks that she initially filed. They're limited in to what Taylor, meaning Taylor Swift, is actually saying.
Okay.
She's really, I mean, obviously, if you're looking into that, she's not necessarily saying the whole piece, because obviously there's some, production inserts and graphics and everything else. So it does cut some of the synthetic, authentic voice out of a little bit. So again, know with that, it's not.
It, like you said, they're fixing it so you can't hear a Taylor Swift voice say, "This is Taylor Swift, and I approve of this product." Like that. You can't. But now you could use a sound of her voice, maybe, but you can't have them say, "This is Taylor Swift."
Yeah. So what they're saying is, like, if you go to like radio programs like iHeart, I know iHeart does a lot of like inserts, audio inserts, in between segments and stuff like that, where they'll say, "Hey guys, this is I don't know, this is the Jonas Brothers or something. Check us out on iHeartRadio." Guys, I just use that for example. Okay. That's obviously it's not them saying that, it's me, but I got to put that as a disclaimer so people don't, you know how fucking society is today. But I think that's what they're saying, because they can't protect it against that, because obviously, yes, they're using the Jonas Brothers voice on iHeart, but they're also putting in background music and stuff like that, where they're able to use a loophole to, steer that away a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There is loopholes of doing it. Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of gray areas, but the lawyers and the courts are going to work and make the gray areas shrink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what the lawyer's saying here. That's what Matthew's saying, Aspel. He's basically going into saying that the upshot, the phase featured in Swift's trademark bid, is more important than the singer's voice. So unless another party uses, quotations, her voice, or to say the same thing or something very similar, it should be difficult to use the trademarks to enforce against them. That's what Aspel is saying. Meaning exactly what I just brought in, folks, with the loopholes. They'll be able to get around it, but if you're using her voice without any graphic or production inserts, it is going to be extremely, extremely hard for even her to file lawsuits against that.
Yeah.
So it's
I need
tough.
I need to put out a little bit of a disclaimer too, Michael, while we're talking about this. And you brought up the word disclaimer. So here's my disclaimer. Any videos out there that you see of the old man going out and dancing and dating with Sydney Sweeney, they're not true. They're fake. Okay. So just put that out there.
You have AI images like that already generated?
No, I'm just saying if anybody tries to generate those.
Oh, God. Would it be surprised? Would it be surprised? I mean, I have
really
fucking,
that's really,
I have assholes of the left, man. They try to go on fucking Twitter and they fucking zoom in on my image. Like they'll screenshot the video to make it look like an image. And then they'll zoom in and they'll fucking do something stupid where they'll put like fucking donkey ears or something on my fucking head. It's stupid shit.
Yeah. And with me saying that right now, Sydney, I want to apologize to you because I know you had made some videos of yourself with the old man. Well, you can't put this.
God, no, I hope not. Fucking Grammy would be getting all upset. What's going on over there? Anyways, no, like, I mean, so, you know, but then there's this other issue of whether the phase, hey, it's Taylor, is well known enough to rise to the level of protection. Do you think that's going to be a thing? Like, okay, like that one particular, hey, it's Taylor. I mean, I think
I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow her. I don't know the things that she's involved in. Has she said that enough to? I don't know.
Well, I mean, according to, you know, I mean, they put this out, the Hollywood Reporter, right? According to the Hollywood Reporter, the singer obviously is mega famous. Everybody knows who Taylor Swift is, right? Yeah. If you don't, I'm sorry, you're a simple-minded idiot.
You've literally been living in a rock under a rock for too long.
I mean, my little almost 7-year-old niece knows who Taylor Swift is.
Yeah.
I mean, she rocks out with her fucking headphones that are like larger than mine. You know, those big fucking headphones that they have out today. Yeah, my brother decided to get her like these big Boss fucking headphones that are bigger than the head. What are you buying her those damn things for? It's larger than her head. But anyway, I mean, yeah, she's mega famous, but according to the Hollywood Reporter, the line doesn't appear to be. So it's not a big line. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but.
Well, a lot of what she's doing, though, she could be wanting to head it off at the pass. You know, she wants to get it all done now so no one can do it. That's smart. It's still smart.
It is smart.
What she's doing is smart, you know. And like I said, I regret thinking that she's not a very smart person because that tells me she is.
But last year, okay, I want to get into last year right before we lose some time because there is an AI generator version of Swift's "The Fate of Ophelia." Yeah, really? Those fucking words, Ophelia. Yeah. I was reading this article here, and I want to get into that, guys. But we'll be right back after these short words, guys. Don't go anywhere. This is the last break. I promise.
Real talk on Savaged Unfiltered.
That's the one thing.
Alrighty.
As much as that, you know, and people can say all they want, but you know, when an artist is out to just protect their image and to protect their stuff, you can't blame them at all.
Yeah, guys. As the old man saying this, I totally agree with him. Now, Tom, last year, right? Last year, there was an AI generated version of Swift's "The Fate of Ophelia," which entered Spotify's top 50 chart in Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, this is before it was being removed completely. They removed the entire thing. Okay. Yes, it reached Spotify's top 50 chart. Not in the United States, folks. You heard me correct. In Brazil. Brazil has a very, very, very large fan base for Spotify. I wasn't aware of that until just maybe 2 weeks ago.
And obviously for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift is like, shit, if she was from Brazil, it would be like the hometown hero, more or less. You know?
Like the queen. The queen.
Yeah. And like I said, it made the chart there in Brazil, and then it was removed. But the track used AI. Yeah, get this. The track used AI to blend Swift's voice with particularly synthetic audio that modeled after the top Brazilian singers.
Huh.
Come on. That's a cheat.
Yeah, that is.
That's a cheat. That's not her. I mean, they used the voice to synthetically put it in, insert that in. I mean, you know, if they did it, would it still make that top 50 in Brazil? I doubt it.
Yeah.
Maybe the top 300 or 500 or something, but not the top 50. I mean,
cheating.
That's hard to do. Even for podcasters to get to top, let alone 100 podcaster. I mean, who's top in podcasting right now? Joe Rogan, Dan Bongino, Loomer, Tucker was there, but I mean, Tucker's been fucking ousted. But I mean, that's hard. That's hard.
The old man's podcast.
Well, you're the top. You won an award over at Podbean. Shit, tell Spotify to give you an award, for God's sakes. But no, I mean, even if Swift is granted her most recent trademarks, okay, which, you know, she filed it, but is it going to stick? It might. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope it does. These people need their stuff protected.
But
no, nothing pisses me off more than other people stealing other people's stuff.
Yeah.
Leave everybody's stuff alone. If you're not talented enough to do it yourself, then move to something else. Don't steal other people's stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, there are a few avenues for creators to challenge AI reproductions across the borders. They can challenge the AI right there, where they, like I said, it goes into those loopholes. They can do that. I mean, there's so many different things, you know, because like, let me take, for instance, as we kind of close up here, guys, you can go to Gemini AI right now. Okay. Because I've had Michaela even use certain things, not all. I mean, we use AI for certain inserts, but we don't really use it a lot because we don't really believe in that because it's not genuine. Okay. But there was one particular overlay I wanted to use for an episode. Okay. And I wanted to get the theatric of the effect in there. And the Gemini AI was able to do that for us.
Oh, okay.
And when she generated it, it said that this image is protected. And then I said, hit the button again to basically refresh it. Hit the button again to refresh it and see what happens. And she hit the button to refresh it, and then boom, it came right in. So there are ways where you can challenge the so-called barriers of what I call it, because there's barriers. You could challenge the barriers in that aspect, but you have to get it at the precise time. Because if you wait, like even like a couple seconds, it'll give you that copyright. It can't be generated. It can't be generated because they're protecting a trademark that's been inserted into the National Trademark Association.
Understand. Right.
So, I mean, I'm all for it, Tom. I think it's a tremendous thing what Swift's doing. Of course, earlier this year with Matthew McConaughey protecting his content and his work. So, hey, I might even consider doing it for myself too.
Savaged Unfiltered. You might. You know.
I mean, yes, the images and the entire production is copyrighted and trademarked, folks. I'm just letting you know, you can't use my graphics without my consent. But obviously people can, you know, they can go through that fucking barrier and screenshot the shit out of it and fucking make fun of me and Tom all they want. I mean, am I going to get fussy about it? I mean, I may to an extent. Are you, Tom? But I don't know.
I'm of the old school that bad publicity is still good publicity.
That's right. Yeah, you got a point there. So Taylor Swift, good job, but
good job, Taylor.
But not your political shit. No good job on that.
I don't pay attention to that.
Me neither. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking around with us, guys. Tune in next week on Tuesday. I don't know what the hell we will be talking about, but that's what the Savage Unfiltered is all about. You don't know what the hell you're going to get unless you
was a
show up.
Production media broadcast.
Kinda sound
show
like
up.
Thanks for
kind of sound like a Forrest Gump thing.
listening. Give us a